part of it. Alright. Like the original old Sweden, I'm going to say this, original Sweden. And so they originally wanted to conquer. They originally wanted to conquer Nigeria. Wait. I'm sorry, I'm not in geography. Where's Sweden? Sweden, they're not here. It's up there, actually. So they're in battle with Finland, you know, so they really call Sweden like New England, you know. Okay, so it didn't happen though because Finland, like, they stood their ground, and so then Sweden just gave up, and hence why they're going to Sweden. Any questions?
Sydney's got one.
Yes.
Can you explain the halfway covenant?
What?
33 in Sunday.
Well, the halfway covenant helped erase the earlier Puritan distinction between the converted elect and other members of society.
I still don't get it. Can you go into more detail?
It was a formula devised by Puritan ministries in 1662 to offer partial, that's why they call it halfway, church membership to people who had not experienced conversion, covenant conversion, halfway. Okay, got it.
Right.
Yes. What are the test oaths and why were the Quakers?
Wait, can you repeat that?
What were the test oaths and why were the Quakers so opposed to them?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the test oaths? Whatever they are, alright?
Test oath.
Alright, they, it was like a disease. Alright? And the Quakers were so opposed to it because they were like trying to like create something new. And what you can think of now, Quaker oatmeal. So that's why they were so opposed to it. And the disease was, I mean, it didn't the Quakers, and why we have our oatmeal today that we all love and enjoy.
Could you please explain how the Massachusetts Bay conflict with religious dissenters as well as economic opportunities in New England into Rhode Island, Connecticut, and elsewhere?
Yeah. Well, first of all, Massachusetts isn't even close to Rhode Island. The world? Massachusetts is right here. Rhode Island is right there. There's that's why had to relate because they were trading. They could literally walk right over the border. And religion too. Buddhists were cousins. Good.
Yeah, Nellie.
Can you compare and contrast the different forms of society and ways of life in the southern counties of New England?
Oh, okay. Well, New England's like a subtle place, you know. In the southern colonies, it's like they had more farmland. You know, you said the life, like the lifestyle. So, you know, like in New England, there was like revolution. Oh, not revolution. Alright, let me restart. New England was more. It was just like.
Just there.
It wasn't like the South. The South was like they like grew tobacco and sugar, and New England was like the place where the English came over and, you know, had all their battles and stuff. And so,
Oh.
I mean, to answer your question.
That's good.
I need a question. Need a question, Sandy.
Yeah, hold on, I lost it. Can you explain how the practice of indentured servitude failed to solve the colonial labor problem and why colonists then turned to African slavery?
Okay, so how many of you are taking the AP test? It's a big question. So if you show me a colonist, I can show you an indentured servant. The indentured servants came to the colonies.
All right. Let's say the question one more time.
Explain how the practice of indentured servitude failed to solve the colonial labor problem and why colonists then turned to African slavery.
All right. Well, indentured servants were like people who came like to the United States, obviously, and they worked for the colonists, but the colonists had to like pay them, and it's not like they didn't own the indentured servants. Obviously, they had to pay them, and then the indentured servants they had like a time period where they had to work. So, say they wanted to like have like a labor on their farm, right? Say their farm for like 10 years, but the indentured servant only worked for 3, like only had a contract for 3 years. It's like they had to keep like buying more and more servants or paying more and more servants. With slaves, they own them. They don't have to pay them anything. That's why they want slavery. Fucking smart man.
Any more?
No.
I don't mind. What were the roles of like women in the 7th?
Yeah, that's what they did. They make the rules. That's me. Oh, yeah, ate the rolls in the kitchen.
What's your name? Dylan? Yeah. I'm Randall. Nice to meet you. All right, Dylan.
What were some of the facts of the Glorious Revolution in America that the English were funding?
Facts
What were the consequences of that?
of the Glorious Revolution. I mean, it's glorious. I mean,
Well, like the consequences, like what happened because of that?
oh, well, I mean, obviously there's a dispute between two groups of people or two people, and so they went to the war. I mean, I can't really tell you why it was called the Glorious Revolution. I mean, I wasn't there.
Oh, no, you got it.
I mean, you don't let up. I mean, there's a dispute, and there need to be a solution. They need to like have it solved, and you just can't like have a dispute going forever and ever. So that's why.
Alright.
Everyone take out a lot of sheet of paper, please.
No, we're good.
This was in her thing. Her
Miss G, can you verify this way?
yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was.
Okay.
East Siberia.
Upland.
Alright.
Why did I fail
Oh, I agree.
upland? What details would you get?
Randall, can you read it?
What?
Can you read
I
it?
just look. Come on, just listen. What's wrong?
The belt's in the way.
She's visually impaired.
What's wrong? Why can't you?
Anal, please.
The belt's in the way.
No. Oh, the belt's in the way?
No. Stop.
Alright. Why did Australia invade the East Siberian uplands in 1873?
Oh no, I did that.
That actually did happen.
Okay.
Intro, details, 5 details, supporting evidence, conclusion. 10 minutes. Alright. 20 minutes.
Great. Oh, Edgar has a question. Edgar has a question.
Edgar.
I've never actually seen this question. Like an example, like a good intro for this.
Example?
Yeah, like,
No,
I don't.
I'm not about to write your paper for you, Edgar. Edgar, you got a 35 on that little plan thing, and I was like, 32.
Oh, he beat him. 31.
Did you win the test?
Win?
Yeah, you won.
I don't know.
Edgar, just give me your best effort, man. Come on.
So,
Just give it like all. I'm sure it'll be great.
how did this happen?
What?
We have to write it down.
Yeah.
No, can I just think it in my head?
No.
Can we work with the
Why?
Do you think of essay in English in your head,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you write it down?
No.
No, I know.
I type it.
No.
Alright, so you got 7 more minutes.
Can we work with the class?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Work with the partner.
How about you guys?
Alright, this is where we're gonna start.
So I'm cheat sheet.
One day, the Australians, who were led by Randall McIndory, got their asses beat.
U.S. history.
Oh, I know. Talk about-
That's New Zealand, Smarty.
Sandy, you ready? Sandy.
Yeah, we're working with the partner.
Yeah. Say hi to the camera.
5 more minutes.
That shot picture on that mindset?
Write this stuff down. Why are you both videotaping us? You just been videotaping since like 12 years.
So Australia invaded to get them all back.
I'm not kidding. We're seriously not kidding.
Yeah.
Kidnapped.
I think you should
Kidnapped
write
all
it
the
down.
Okay, attendance.
All right, everybody, you've got time to either study tomorrow's test if you want to take the time to do that, or you can work on other schoolwork. The rest of
You're finishing the essay now?
Alright, so
Essay.
Sam's gonna be the only one.